here this weekend, tune in to MAO Off-Road and America Outdoors, the YouTube channel, the Facebook page, and watch live stream from Wheatland, Missouri. Will be the Mid-America Outdoors Side Off-Road Championship Series round 2. Well, I'm just trying to remember I can't remember. I've been at so many racetracks the last couple of weeks. I think it's round 2 for side-by-sides, but then round 1 I won't even say round. It's the first ever truck race that MA has been under AO's banner, and it's going to be the Pro Lite class, and it'd be kind of cool to see that truck right there that's on the screen that'd be coming out. Where are those boys?
Talking about Willis.
I'm looking at Madigan team. Where's those Madigan boys? Are they right there? Are they by?
There they are. Right
hey,
there.
just by you guys going out to Wheatland next weekend at $100,000 purse.
What?
$100,000 purse. Well, come up and let me tell you about it.
They came to 5th place.
It's actually there's 4 race series, $7,000, $25,000 for a championship, and I think the odds are pretty good because I want to say. Our goal is to get 12 trucks there, and I'm not going to be able to pull it off, so I'm going to say we're going to have 10. I could be wrong, but yeah, a little bit of a payback. Actually, it's the biggest in Pro Lite history.
People might blow stuff up.
So we go. So if you've raced at Wheatland before, because that's where it's at. They're not paying attention no more. They're totally blowing me off. You see that right there on screen for all the fans back at home? That Carson Eder right there. No, that's actually Ryan Bruckner.
Is it Bruckner?
Well, I've been saying Bruckner, but I can't help but think that if I've got it wrong, it'll be somebody's wife, girlfriend, or mother up here.
I've been saying Bruckner.
I've been saying
I've been hoping it's going to say it was wrong.
No, I just yelled at by the female that actually runs the team, if it's mom or the wife or
the girlfriend.
Oh yeah,
the sister, daughter.
I've even had somebody make a one time and turn around and hold it up. Yeah.
Saying you eat Brook.
So here's our current points chase right now. Ryan Bruckner is 91. Kyle Knott, Johnny Holter tied at 2. And how about Connor Berry currently points leading with 113, 2 rounds of racing before what we're going to see right now. That's pretty tight.
Well, the thing that blows me away is not tied.
Yeah. Anytime there's a tie in any time of this game.
Yeah, they got the monkey on the hook.
Well, this is going to be a fun start right here. I'm going to call these guys the young guns, no doubt about it. Still both in high school, still no fear. Here's our line of Pro Lights. 7 trucks are coming out track right on that front row inside. The number 2, you'll recognize his name, probably the car as well, because he's been out here earlier in the Production 1000. That's Connor in the number 2. Outside of him, from Green Bay, Wisconsin, I should say north of Green Bay, Wisconsin, a resident cheesehead would have to be the number 44 of Johnny Holcher. Row 2 inside. Always have to keep your eye on this man. The number 36 of Kyle Knott outside of him. Another one of those young guns. In fact, he is on road to Indy on that. I forget what the program is called, but he's in that training program, if you want to call it that learning program, to drive an Indy car. So he'll be out in Alabama, I think it is, next week, running an Indy car. That's the 57 of Carson Eder. All three inside. The number 43 of Ryan Bruckner. Alongside of him, 47 of Tom Madigan. And finally, in the 7th spot, the 77, new to this year, welcome the entire Hertz family and crew. The driver is Chris Hertz.
Now you're talking about the road to Indy, and the Indy Lights has been renamed. It's the Next, they call it, basically, Indy Next. So that's probably how the program is trying to work up into the road to Indy in the next series, which is a hard program to get through. Is to be accepted into it is quite the accomplishment.
Oh, he wasn't accepted. He was invited.
Well,
he was invited into this. So
you have to be accepted.
He tested,
yeah,
and they went, "Oh hell yeah, you're in."
Yeah, you have to be accepted. You have to prove it.
What I'm saying is he was shining above the rest of the field. Talked to Dad 2 nights ago. It was a Friday night, and he's all excited. But we got our Toyota of Redlands truck getting ready to pull off the track. That is still cool, even when it's dirty.
No, it still looks good.
Let's see what Connor Berry has up his sleeve as they hit that orange cone. And nice start by Berry, but Holcher right there alongside of him as well. Through turn 1, still side by side going into 2. And let's see, Kyle Hotry getting it on there. Shifting lines. Connor Berry now has the whole shot. He's running up front. Clear track for him.
And, of course, these two banged doors back in the mod card days, too. So no stranger to the competition.
I think that Johnny Holcher's actually doubled in size, height-wise, since the kart days. I mean, he was tall then, but early in his kart career, I think he's doubled in size.
How he fit in those karts back then. Now, you'd have to fold him in half to fit in.
But Cruz even said to me today, they don't know he fits in the Pro Lite.
Yeah. Oh, a little bit up on the, he comes around that corner, three-wheeling. Got the 2, back down. Holcher.
Still not a bad points day for him. Finish second if he can finish it out.
Now we'll creep up and be in second alone. Kyle will just be a couple points back in third. Stays the way it is.
So it looks Connor Berry will be making his way to next weekend. It was a matter of, being able to drive it on the trailer. If I can drive on the trailer, we're going to be there. And taking the win will be Connor Berry. 2 wins today. How about under his belt? Johnny Holcher will finish second. But a nice weekend, points-wise and trophies for Connor Berry, as Kyle Knott will come and finish third. With Carson Eder right in that 4th spot. Ryan Bruckner will finish out in the top 5. With Tom Madigan and Chris Hertz rounding field. Don't want to call it an eventful race, but I'd have to say everyone will be able to drive their trucks onto the trailer, and that's always a nice thing. So maybe, just maybe, we can get information out of Johnny Holt, find out what the issue was, if there was one, on the second half of the race, because definitely didn't appear to be as strong as he was first half. Did she laugh at you again? Well, yeah, because I'm always cutting jokes at your expense. That's what makes her laugh. So I'm going to ask some pertinent questions on Holcher to see if you can drum out some information out of him. Come on, man. No chocolate milk. Not a bad weekend for Holcher, though. 1-2. Hey, Mr. Dave Arnold, where are you? There you are. Hey, my buddy up in Marquette, Michigan is on some NASCAR page right now, and everyone's complaining about the NASCAR race or whatever. He goes, I don't care. I'm watching Mid-America Off-Road, and the guys over there at Glen Helen Raceway, and he goes, to heck with NASCAR.
I agree. We jump, we fly, we turn right and left.
Four-dimensional.
Four dimensions, up, down, left, right. We hit the ends, the accesses. All right, so we'll get Connor, Johnny, and Kyle up here, and we'll talk to him about it. Well, here they are, giving it for Kyle, Johnny Holcher, and of course, Connor Berry standing on top of the box. Still and Johnny standing at second, though. Can't figure that out. $100 for Kate in there. Well, let's talk a little bit about it. Looks like you were in the fight for a little bit of mistake there. See a little whip near the K-rail. That's the way it is with you guys. One little mistake and it gaps.
Yeah, you got to be on your game with these guys. They're fast, and one goes a mistake, and they're just gone. I made a mistake, and Johnny was going to have happened, but it was a lot of fun. The track was gnarly towards the end, and I can't go without my mom, my dad, my cousin Don, my crew chief Jared, Conrad, General Tire, Maxwell Race Oil, Skyline Fabrication, King Shocks, Glass, AV Off the Grid for all the food all weekend. Baja Junkies and Tennis Tees come out with new t-shirts for me, and everyone else. Thank you.
Give it up for Kyle, not in a better place. Moving over at Johnny. I mean, still got that mystery puff of white smoke. Figuring, is that motor starting to go or whatever, but feels like you guys were still toe-to-toe for a long time.
Oh, yeah, no, Connor drove a great race, and I was trying to hang with him, but he's a heck of a wheel man and just had a better truck today, and I hung in for second, but hats off to him, his team. They did a very good job.
Now, talk about, this with Pro Lite, you guys they're pretty much equal. There's like a spec truck per se, but very close in the motor package there. It's all about setup and how you drive it.
Yeah, for sure. They're all pretty cool, and it's just all set up and teamwork. My team and his team and whoever's come together and put the best setup in the truck for the weekend. They won and beat us square. I mean, the Yokohama tires on that thing were working good, a little too good at some points. I couldn't steer, but no, hats off to those guys.
Well, definitely got so many other people that help out make this program.
Yeah, my parents, my grandparents, my girlfriend home, Yokohama Tires, Impact, APC, Lockdown, Big Sign, HBI, Race Driven, our insurance, my whole team, they've been working their butts off all weekend long. So even with the Pro 2 getting that thing back together. So thank you guys, and else I forgot, and everyone watching back home, thank you.
Well, we got to let him get going, get back to his Pro 2. We'll talk to Connor real quick, and Connor, $100 keying in, and Connor, you got a UTV win, you got the Pro line, and it's got to be a good day for you.
Yeah, I started in first, and I got two, and it was a pretty good race, and I was just being smitten. I got here.
Well, I know we always talk about it. See you in ice, and they put you in the camera, which I never get to see in your truck. You always look so, casual. When you got Johnny chasing down, does it change the mode a little bit, or you just getting that cruise mode, just like let this out for a Sunday cruise?
Kinda. It's more just about being smooth and calm, and yeah.
Well, right on. I know you got some big people behind you to make this program work.
Sure, I won the bid thanks to my mom, dad, CR, General Tire, Mo, Reed, and Roush, King Shocks, and yeah.
There it is. Give it up to Connor Berry with a great performance here again. Kyle Knott, Johnny Holcher, and Connor Berry taking the top honors twice a day. So I guess that's going to now change it up. And Connor still keeps the points lead. And I guess now Johnny into second, Kyle into third.
Well, congratulations, guys. And it was a fun race to watch. But more importantly, everybody's able to drive their trucks onto the trailer and head. No incidences, nothing got wrecked, which is pretty important. Here's our current points, unofficial points. Kyle Knott currently at third spot with 148. Johnny Holzer moves into second with 150. And Kyle Berry, our current points leader, this is all unofficial, at 163. So remember, coming into this round of racing, Knott and Holzer were tied for second. And Johnny Holzer able to pull out 2-point lead going into second after 3 rounds of racing. So pretty tight after 3 rounds. 1 race remaining. We are set and ready. A little bit of track workers being done, not much, as we've got a couple of Pro 2s ready to come out here and put on a whale of a show. 900 plus horsepower. 18 inches of travel in the rear, 16 in the front. And it's all about horsepower, baby. And these things are just a blast to watch. Coming up next, like I say,